Welcome back everybody to Tone's Video Game Room. Today we are going to take a look at some Super Nintendo games. The first one we're going to look at is Space Invaders. Space Invaders was a great game on a Super Nintendo. Old school game that was on every system, Atari to ColecoVision to every system out there now. That's how famous Space Invaders was. It's an addicting game. It's also a great game for your Nintendo Super NES and the Atari 7800. So if you have a chance to go out there to an exchange or any used place or yard sale and you see it, buy it. It's a great game. Another game we have, and a lot of people love, that is one of the best games and addicting games ever made, is Tetris. But in this case, this is Tetris 2. My wife loves Tetris. She's really good at it. This is one of the better Tetris games. I don't know if there's a Tetris 3. I'm not really sure on any of the systems, but this is also another one to pick up if you find it anywhere. So if you like Tetris, try Tetris 2. Another one of games I like, fighting games. It's a little bit rare now on Super NES. It takes a little wore out. It's called Rival Turf. This is called Rival Turf. It's a little scratched out. I bought it used somewhere, I think for like $1. But it's a really good fighting game. It's a rip-off of between Streets of Rage and Final Fight. But if you get a chance to check it out because it's really cool. It's not hard. It's a really easy fighting game to play. There's a Rival Turfs 2, I believe. I can't find that one. That's probably more rare than this. But it's a cool fighting game to check out for your Super NES. So if you get a chance, check it out. Another Nintendo game we got here is Donkey Kong Country 2. This is a great game on the Super NES. A lot of people love the Donkey Kongs on there because of the graphics. The graphics were phenomenal. The 2D backgrounds were great. They look like clay animation. So if you get a chance, check out Donkey Kong Country 2 or 1. It's a great game. Or 3. They're really good games. A little challenging, but if you like Donkey Kong, you will like this. We got another Tetris game here that my wife likes. It's called Tetris Attack. I believe this game is pretty rare. So if you're into Tetris and you find it, check it out. You might want to see some reviews on it first from other people on YouTube. But it's a great game to play. My wife is addicted to these Tetris games. She loves these games, so try it out. Another game I have for the Super NES is called Thunder Spirits. It's like Thunder Force on my favorite old school system, Sega Genesis, but this is the one for the Super NES. It's called Thunder Spirit. It's a pretty cool game. Um, it's a lot harder, I think, than Thunder Force 3 on the Genesis. It's more challenging, I think. It's more fast-paced. Graphics are pretty good, but I prefer the one on the Genesis. But if you love Super NES and you want to check out this game, it's really cool. So if you don't like Genesis and you like Super Nintendo and you like Thunder Force, you can try it on your Super NES. It's a pretty good game. Another game we have here for the Super NES is Donkey Kong Country. This is the first one, I believe, and it is a great game. My wife loves these games. The animations in these games are great. Um, like I said, it looks like clay animation. The 2D graphics are really good. So if you get a chance, check out Donkey Kong Country. It's a good game for the Super NES. I think it was one of the best selling games on the Super NES. Old school game will always be the best selling game, I believe, on the Super NES. And I think a lot of people that own a Super NES have this game. Super Mario World. One of the best Mario games ever made. Um, so if you get a chance and you haven't played Mario World or Super Mario World before, try it out if you get an NES. It's a really good game. Um, I think you'll like it. If you like Mario, you'll definitely like this one. This is another game I picked up for the Super NES, Super R Type. Super R Type for $1. Um, I like side-scrolling spaceship games, and this is pretty cool. R Type is always a famous game on the Super NES. I think it was one of their best flying games they ever brought out. So if you get a chance, check it out, Super R Type. I believe I reviewed this game before, but I'm going to review it again because it's for the Super NES. It's called Raiden Red. This is a great ship, flying ship game on the Super NES. I like Rainin Red. I want to get it for my Genesis, but it's a little expensive right now on eBay. So if you get a chance, guys, check out some of these games that I reviewed today on Tony's Video Game Room. Um, I will be back again with more games later. Probably some Atari and Coleco games. I have one more thing I want to show you. When I got my Super Street Fighter game, it came with a soundtrack. This is a soundtrack for Super Street Fighter. It was an extra thing you got with the special edition. Honestly, I didn't get the special edition. A guy that works at the exchange, he actually gave this to me, so I added it to my collection. So if you get a chance and you want to try Super Street Fighter 5, and try to get the special edition because this is the music I believe that was in the game. So if you like game soundtracks, this is really worth checking out. Well, I gotta go now. I will see you guys again on here with more games. Have a happy Halloween and keep gaming.